Dividend income sounds simple. Get paid every month without working. Cover your living expenses using investments. It sounds like freedom. It sounds like control. It sounds like the destination everyone dreams of reaching. And that is exactly why dividend income is so often misunderstood. Most people believe dividend income is fast. They believe it replaces a salary within months. They believe that once money is invested, the work is done. That belief is wrong. Dividend income is slow at first. Painfully slow for many. So slow that most people give up before the strategy ever starts producing meaningful results. In the early stages, the income feels almost meaningless. A few dollars here, a few more dollars there. Nothing life-changing. This is where most people fail. They invest for a short period of time. They check their dividend payments. They feel disappointed. And they quit. They quit just before momentum has a chance to build. They fail to realize that wealth is not a sprint, it is a marathon of patience. In this video, we break down the fastest realistic path to $2,500 per month in dividend income. No hype, no shortcuts, no unrealistic promises, just math, just discipline, and long-term consistency. We will explain how much capital is actually required, how long the journey realistically takes, and why most people never reach this level of income. If you want realistic income instead of social media fantasy, watch this video till the end. $2,500 per month equals $30,000 per year. For many people, this amount can cover rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and basic living expenses. This number is not about luxury. It represents stability. It represents peace of mind. It represents waking up knowing your bills are covered. Dividend income is not about excitement. It is about reliability. It is about income that arrives whether markets are calm or chaotic. When the world is panicking, the dividend investor is collecting. Dividends are cash payments that companies make to shareholders. These payments come from real profits generated by real businesses, not speculation, not price movements, not hype. Some companies pay dividends quarterly, some pay monthly. The schedule matters less than consistency. The real goal is predictable cash flow that you can plan your life around. To understand how to reach our goal, we must understand dividend yield. Dividend yield is the percentage of your investment paid out each year. If a company pays 5% annually, you earn $5 per year for every $100 invested. Yield affects how quickly income grows, but yield does not determine safety. This is a critical distinction. Higher yields often come with higher risk. Higher risk increases the probability of dividend cuts. Dividend cuts can destroy income plans and wipe out years of progress in a single day. To earn $30,000 per year at a 5% yield, you need $600,000 invested. At 4% yield, you need $750,000. This is the reality many people ignore. You cannot shortcut the math. You can only influence how efficiently you reach these numbers. Yield matters, but protecting capital matters even more. Fast does not mean risky. Fast means efficient and consistent. Large losses slow progress dramatically. Recovering lost capital can take years. Preserved capital compounds quietly and steadily over time. Dividend stocks form the backbone of most income portfolios. Dividend index funds add diversification. Dividend-focused exchange-traded funds provide simplicity and scale. Together, these assets create a strong foundation. Diversification protects income when individual companies struggle or entire sectors decline. Monthly dividends feel motivating. They feel immediate. They feel rewarding. But quarterly dividends are far more common and often more stable. By owning multiple assets with different payment schedules, you can create reliable monthly income without depending on a single company. Consistency matters more than frequency. In the early years, dividends should almost always be reinvested. This is the hardest phase psychologically. You finally see income arriving, but instead of spending it, you reinvest it. Reinvestment buys additional shares. Additional shares produce more income. More income buys even more shares. This cycle compounds slowly at first, then faster than most people expect. This is the acceleration phase. Most investors quit just before reaching it because they lack the vision to see the snowball forming. The fastest path to dividend income requires high contribution rates. Early in the journey, your savings rate matters more than dividend yield. If you are only investing $50 a month, the yield doesn't matter. You need to fuel the machine. Income from work fuels the system early. Dividend income takes over later. Saving $2,000 per month equals $24,000 per year. When dividends are reinvested, momentum begins to build quietly. Progress feels slow during the first few years. This is normal. It is the natural law of compounding. Dividend growth becomes critical over time. Companies that raise dividends consistently protect income against inflation. Static income slowly loses purchasing power as the cost of living rises. Growing income moves forward with rising costs, ensuring your lifestyle is protected decades into the future. Extremely high yields should always raise concern. They often signal financial stress or a company in decline. High yield today often means dividend cuts tomorrow. Stability beats headline numbers every time. Dividends may be taxable depending on your account type. Taxes reduce net income and slow down the compounding machine. Tax-advantaged accounts improve efficiency and speed up progress by keeping more of your money working for you. Ignoring taxes leads to unrealistic expectations and a smaller nest egg. This strategy is not instant. There is no shortcut through time. 5 years builds momentum. 10 years builds stability. 15 years builds freedom. Time rewards discipline. Dividend income compounds differently than growth investing. Income buys assets. Assets generate income. This loop strengthens over time until it becomes an unstoppable force. Market downturns reduce prices, but dividend income often continues. In fact, reinvesting during downturns increases long-term income significantly. Lower prices mean your dividends buy more shares. More shares mean higher future income. This is why the dividend investor welcomes a bear market. Dividend investing is boring, and boring is powerful. Excitement leads to mistakes, overtrading, and emotional decisions. Boredom leads to consistency. Automating contributions removes decision fatigue. Automating reinvestment removes hesitation. Systems outperform motivation over decades. Motivation fades, but a well-built system runs forever. Lower expenses reduce the income required for freedom. Lower targets are reached sooner. Lifestyle alignment accelerates progress more than most people realize. If you can live happily on less, you become free much faster. Early in the journey, growth and accumulation matter most. Later, income and stability take priority. This hybrid approach increases speed without increasing risk. Diversification across sectors and industries stabilizes income during economic shifts. Dividend growth protects purchasing power. Without growth, income slowly falls behind inflation. A portfolio of $600,000 earning 5% produces $30,000 per year. This is realistic, this is achievable, but only with patience, discipline, and long-term commitment. Dividend income replaces expenses, not job income. This mindset shift reduces stress and changes decision-making. It allows you to focus on the goal of being self-sufficient. Most people quit early. They chase yield. They stop contributing when life gets busy. They panic during downturns. Those who stay consistent reach their goals. Patience is the real advantage in a world obsessed with speed. Avoid chasing yield. Avoid ignoring fundamentals. Avoid stopping contributions. Avoid panic selling. Track income, not market price. Prices fluctuate daily based on the whims of the crowd. Income grows steadily based on the success of businesses. Once expenses are covered, additional income becomes optional. Time becomes flexible. Choices expand. $2,500 per month is achievable, but not overnight. It requires discipline, smart asset selection, and long-term consistency. Dividend income is not magic. It is math, behavior, and patience. The fastest path is the most boring one. Save aggressively, invest consistently, reinvest early, protect capital. Over time, dividends stop being extra money and become your foundation. They become the wall between you and the worries of the world. If this video helped you understand dividend income clearly, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone serious about financial freedom. Financial freedom is built quietly, one dividend payment at a time. It starts today. It starts with your next investment. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and let the math work for you.